Alright, time to head back to Florida. This time we left from the beautiful Worcester Airport. Not too much to see here. So we made it back on the boat. Looks pretty good. The hot water heater still isn't working, so I'm running the engines for a while and trying to heat it through the heat exchanger. At least we'll have some hot water and then we'll figure it out. The refrigeration seems to be okay. We'll see. Alright, so started the engines and got some hot water through the heat exchanger, so that's good. At least we have hot water. Still gonna have to figure out what's going on with the... Hey, pipe down. So we had some stuff come up through the drain here. As you can see, there's a little bit of it down there. It was like styrofoam and some look like little twigs. So I think the backflow preventer is not working. So I guess gonna try to dig through, find the backflow preventer and check it out. So there's a switch to go from overboard or into the holding tank. And we've been putting all the stuff from the sink into the holding tank, which may be the reason why our holding tank is looking a little full here.
Today, yeah.
So now I got it over the side. And if you come out here, you can see the stuff that was floating in the sink. See the styrofoam and stuff? So now I gotta go to make sure everything is draining overboard instead of the holding tank. So I'm not the biggest fan of this beach, but the weather sure as hell beats Boston this time of year. I took a ride down. They're having this Riptide Music Festival. Lots of big yachts, and they had a couple stages set up. We did not go down and check out the show though, but looks like it could have been a good time right on the beach like that. And then we got to sit in front of our boat for dinner again. So we're having a problem with our hot water heater. Seems like either the immersion element isn't working or what. And going through the manual, and they don't have anything here for a reset button, which kind of surprises me. So I'm just gonna go down and poke around, see if I can take off a cover or something and find a reset button. That doesn't look too good. Let's see where this is coming from. Alright, so I came down to look at the water heater, and there was a bunch of water in the bilge, and it seems that like our auto bilge isn't working. So switched it to manual and got it out, and also have a bunch of water here, and there's some oil leaking from the stabilizer. So I'd like to find where the leak in the stabilizer is, and also make sure our reservoir for hydraulic fluid is good. I really do not know what the hell I'm doing. I have no idea how these things work, but sooner or later I'll figure it out and it'll be good. Alright, so I got most of the water out of the bilge. But this water down here is not draining. So I'm gonna try to chase that down. Okay, I snaked it through and cleared that out. Now I'm gonna get the hose and just put some water in the bilge and see if the auto bilge is working or not. So I'm not sure if this is just wired wrong on the switch, or if I'm not sure if it's wired wrong on the switch, or if the pump switch is broken. So
Water's on, sweetie.
yep, we'll see if it kicks on now. So apparently I missed the reset button, but April took a look at the manual and found it on there. So we're gonna see if we can reset this thing now. All right, gonna try to get that sucker off right now. All right, cleaning out the strainer. It's got a bunch of gunk on there. Okay, now switch it to manual. That cleaned out. Oh yeah. Okay, stop. Mr. Poe. Mr. Poe, how do you like being on the boat? Wanna go out? So we did end up finding the reset switch for the hot water heater. So that was good. That's all good now. And Mr. Poe here got to get used to the boat a little bit. Doing some surveillance. Come back this way. He's a little timid here, but I think he's gonna make just a fine boat dog. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. After messing around with the bilge and the switch, it seems that we have an old switch with a new bilge pump, and apparently the two aren't compatible with each other, so probably gonna have to get a new switch. Alright, it is noticeably cooler today. We are going out. Should be a lovely day. We're gonna work on a lot of just maneuvering the boat and docking, and we definitely have to go and pump out. Use the macerator pump and pump overboard. Make sure that's all working. Went to Publix to get some supplies for lunch.
Waters of Bahamas, issued at 3:29 a.m. Today, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Sea is around 2 feet. Period 4 seconds. Intercoastal waters a moderate chop. Tonight, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Sea is around 2 feet along the coast and 2 to 4 feet with occasional 2.
We got off the dock without a hitch. April is definitely getting more comfortable working the lines. We had a little bit of a hard time coming back in, but I think we'll be able to get this down. And it was just a beautiful day outside. Just a little bit of chop, but the stabilizers worked really well. Tried messing around with the trim tabs a little bit, but I'm not sure I have them calibrated correctly yet. We also tried using the Autopilot, but that cut out right away, so gonna have to spend some time working on that before we head out. We got back in and definitely getting more comfortable putting the boat away. So I came back and hooked up the shore power, and the polarity was reversed, so one of the legs wasn't working, and came from this box, which is just, it's kind of junky. So, I reran it to the other one on the end, and we got power back. So.